Number 1, visionary. See your own potential, visualizing what it is you want to become good at. Pick one thing that you're most passionate about that you would like to focus on. Well, what can you come up with that excites you and your imagination, the child within you? And if you are afraid of looking bad, then you won't even put yourself out there in the first place, and you'll never know because you are convinced that you aren't any good at something when actually you are talented. What do you have that sets you apart from other people that you should be expressing? If you feel a little bit down in the dumps, it could be any number of things, but also might be related to not fully expressing yourself. Maybe you're not creating things and you're afraid of what people will think if you did create it and share it. Can you see your own potential? Can you see the beauty in things other people might not see? That is visualizing, visionaries. You can see something that isn't actually there. You might be considered crazy. Don't be afraid to try new things because you never know. Maybe the excitement and the passion you feel about that will carry you through and you'll build skills very quickly. If you can see it in your mind, you can make it your reality. You never know until you try. Be loving to yourself, and to others, and to the universe. I think good things will happen regardless. You are unique and people can learn from your perspectives. Law of attraction, it's metaphysics, it's science, but it's also like a form of faith. So it's kind of a controversial topic because a lot of people believe in different things. What you're thinking about can kind of show up in your life, whether that's good or bad. So thinking positively, having intention behind your thoughts can help you manifesting what it is that you really do want in your life. Miracles do happen. You have to believe that you can be healed, worthy of having it. If you pray, if you meditate, if you believe in something strongly enough, that becomes reality for you. Obviously, we all believe different things because that's why there's separation among everybody. Sure, if someone's different than you, that's great. That means that they have a different perspective and a different idea of what the world's all about. It's real for them. Maybe they're lost, maybe they're confused, and maybe they're hurting. Be there to support them. Don't just be afraid like this person's going to drag me down with them, and they might. There are people that are trying to manipulate and do harm. There are other people who are just going with the flow in life, doing what they think is right for them, hoping that everyone else is doing the same. Don't always assume that just because somebody is different from you, that they're bad and that they're going to be bad for you in your life. But your intuitive response will tell you if somebody is not really good for you. It's not putting shame or judgment on the situation. Love them from a distance, like I like to say. The creator. Number 3, maybe you consider yourself a very creative individual, inventor, or an innovator. You are a creator at heart, whether you think so or not. Your idea is valuable and worth trying to put out into the world. Don't give up on your big ideas. Very important for people to realize that they have their own creative genius that they should be utilizing in their lifetime. You are in the creative control to convince other people that they should be excited about what it is you have to offer. Utilize your creative imagination. It is waiting to be tapped into. There are so many ideas that will just flood out of you when you remember what it was like to be a kid and putting things together, trying different things. You're just having fun, trying to make your own ideas come to life. Use that to come up with ideas that excite people. I'm sure all the best inventions came from a state of playful creativity. What do you possess within yourself? Your skills, your passions, your life experience, and what can you create with those things? Or work for another company with all of these cool ideas that you have, and maybe you could get paid the big bucks. At least use your imagination to start sketching, start writing, developing a plan for your creative ideas. I hope that you guys become the creator in your life that you were always meant to be. The individualist. You remember the first time somebody hurt your feelings. They are maybe a bully to defend themselves from being bullied. Just a thought. Embark on an authentic journey because there is nobody else like you, and that is a beautiful thing. Become who you always have been, lit up and excited about the activities you are doing. Maybe somebody told you you weren't good enough. You didn't think that the gifts that you had were actual gifts. They come so naturally to you that you disregard them completely. It's part of your life purpose, so embrace it. Think about yourself doing something that comes easily to you that you enjoy. Start to incorporate that every day. Things will open up for you along your life purpose path. Your excitement shows you what it is you truly want. Fear is really real for all of us. Maybe someday you won't be afraid of the thing that you are currently afraid of. Sometimes people aren't going to be vibing with you where you're at right now. Let it flow, yo. Be yourself. Do your best where you're at today. You do believe in your gifts and the power of your thoughts. Just try to get back to little you and believe in yourself, your true talent, and the things that you enjoy, because that is part of your life purpose and who you always have been and are meant to be. Embrace your individuality. It can be scary sometimes, but I believe that you can do it. If I can do it, you can do it. Organizer number 5. Fear can tell you all kinds of things that aren't true about yourself. Do you know what imposter syndrome is? Feel like you are not good enough at what you're doing. There's always going to be somebody better than you at something that you like. You could strive your whole life to be the best, and you might become very good at it, if not the best, and that's why there are Olympics. Drop everything that you think you're wasting time doing and start working on what you need to work on. What can you realistically accomplish in a day or in a week's time? Have a sense of urgency, like, oh, yes, this needs to get done right now. When it's busy, gotta be on top of things. I'll get on that, boss. Pay attention to the details. What's the easiest thing to tackle? Then your list will be smaller, and then you can go to the next thing. If you have fear that's keeping you stuck, can I handle it? Am I going to be able to keep up with my customers, my clients, my followers? I have lots of fear. I also love the idea of financial freedom. What can I do next that will help me to get those things? You could sell something to make some extra money, put it toward your business or dreams, classes, get a coach, get a mentor, get a counselor, take care of your needs. Maybe you're not able to offer things to other people quite yet. There's something that keeps creeping up from your past that is keeping you stuck. Do your best. Some people aren't going to care either way. They're not going to know how much work you put into something, but if you never put it out there, if you never try, you will never succeed at it. Number 6, the mentor. If I am calling myself a mentor, but I am not doing so hot myself, then how can I help you, right? Finding something that helps you smile would be the first step. That isn't just covering up dealing with things that are hard to look at. Try to find things that excite you every day that will keep you smiling. Pass that on to other people. Sometimes it makes people uncomfortable when they get compliments, but that's because they haven't fully accepted that it's okay to be great. If you believe in them, then they will eventually believe in themselves. If you're having a hard time in your own life, find someone that you can talk to help sort out the negativity so that you can have the tools to navigate those difficult days, to be the best mentor you can be. Maybe you can start teaching other people, and that will inspire them to be a mentor to other people. Find something that makes you truly happy and do that thing, be a part of that thing, or create that thing. What kind of product or service can you offer in the world that would help others feel better? There's all kinds of options. The sky's the limit. You are limitless. How can you help yourself feel better so that you can then help others feel better? Understanding other people and yourself better so that you can keep smiling and help others to smile and feel better. The communicator. If you enjoy suggesting things to others, maybe you want to make commercials or advertisements, be in marketing. To me, good leadership is that you are doing the work as much as everyone else, or taking on your own responsibilities, and everybody kind of shares the weight. Leadership means good accountability, integrity, honesty, professionalism. When you have a client or helping other people, eye contact shows that you are listening attentively, that you care what they have to say, or that you care about the transaction. You have to take into consideration everyone that you interact with. Realize that nobody is the same person. You have to find a way to work with people where they are at. Balance out the strengths and weaknesses among people that you work with. If you enjoy suggesting things to others and you're good at recommending people and things. And learn healthy leadership skills so that you can suggest things to other people and they will trust and maybe even try your recommendations. Make more eye contact while you are trying to persuade people, hopefully in good ways, to benefit them. What do they need? What can you do to help someone else? The more you can see where people need help and how you can fit the pieces of the puzzle together for other people, then you will have a successful business or leadership in whatever area you choose. Number 8, the entertainer. If you take a ballet class, you know that technique and form are very important. You will know when you are doing something wrong because when they correct you, you're like, oh, I see the difference now in what I was doing versus what it's supposed to be. Over time, you'll learn why that is the case. You don't want to strengthen the wrong muscle groups. If you do it incorrectly, it won't benefit you in the long run, especially if you build a habit doing it the wrong way. When you dance, it is important to hear the music and find all of the elements of the music that you can utilize movement with. I think it's important to keep a lighthearted approach to a lot of things and use seriousness when necessary, because that's what keeps people in a positive frame of mind, not being so hard on themselves or being so serious. You can still take your craft seriously and put your all into it. You should be playful while being creative. Otherwise, things don't really come out so easily. Maybe you can use your good form in dance, yoga, and fitness, your skill of musicality, to take the path to recognition and fame by helping others laugh and keep it light, keep it silly, and gain recognition along the way. Maybe even gain fame.